welcome in. If you're seeing this message might be for you. It is a collective reading, and this is the message from your angels today. Feels like the collective has been feeling a little bit down, a little bit like stagnant. Stagnant feels like the right word. What's been going on there? Have we... Okay, it feels like we need to move on. And okay, we've got stability. We're wanting stability here, it looks like. What else are we wanting? Trying to get this out of the way. So we've got stability that's come out just now. What else have we got? What other messages do we have for the collective? So it feels like we're needing stability. We're feeling maybe bored. Destruction. Okay. We've got a bit of destruction going on here for the collective. Okay, we want to pick up a different deck. I'm going to grab this one here. So what other messages do we have for the collective today? Oh, we've got a few messages. Okay. We got recovery. We've got communicate clearly. Ask help from others. And we've got compromise, peaceful resolution, and improving health. I'm going to just put these to the side for now. Christmas. Okay. First card is stability. Okay. So we're seeking stability, and it feels like very much financial, because I'm feeling very drawn to the coins in this one, in this card. So I'm feeling the stability we're seeking is financial. Financial stability is a big thing for a lot of people at the moment. But it feels as if you're not quite there, or feeling like you're drowning in that stability, because you're just drowning in that debt, and you're just like, I just want to be stable, I want to be able to do things. Next is destruction. It feels like you're going into patterns again and again, where you're not allowing yourself to actually move forward and allow yourself to actually feel like you can do things. And we really need to get ourselves out of a victimhood here, because it feels as if we're allowing ourselves to feel very much like, oh, I can't pay my bills. Like, it's because I can't afford it. I can't do this. I can't. You're talking like you are the victim here. Yes, it could be very much true, but we need to be thankful. Thankful I've got a job. Okay, I still need to find a way to pay my bills, but I am going to find a way to pay those bills. I am going to allow the money to find me. I'm allowing myself to ask for overtime. I'm allowing myself to ask for these things. There are things that you can ask to help yourself. Feels like you really need to step yourself up. Now, there is a good thing here though. We do have a recovery. Recovery is really good for you at this particular time because you are going to be in a state of needing to do this. This is definitely feeling like once you start to realize that you are in the pattern of destruction and definitely a pattern of feeling like you are a victim here, you're going to finally feel as if you're going to be able to sit back, relax. There is a time where you need to do that. Now, these two here are very similar. So we've got to communicate clearly and ask for help from others. Now, the reason why you've got these in two different ones is the communicate clearly is allowing yourself to make sure that when you ask others for help or when you're wanting something, so say with the destruction and the stability, say you're wanting a raise for work, make sure you have a plan of what you're going to ask. Why are you deserving of a raise? Why should they give you a raise over Beth over there? You know, this is one of those things that you need to do. And then you want to ask others for help. So you might go, hey, look, I really want a raise. I don't know how to word this correctly so it sounds good. Sounds like, you know, they really should give me a raise. How can you help me with that? And it feels as if you're going to actually get the help you want. However, there is a compromise here for a reason. So there is something you will need to compromise on. It might not be the raise, it could be something else, but it feels like possibly it could be you might ask for the raise, you might get told, hey, look, we can't give you a raise of that much. Or that they go, we can give you a raise, this is what they offer, but it's not exactly what you want. So it is maybe taking the compromise. So it might not be exactly what you want, but you know, take it as it is. You know, there are other things that you can come in, and there is a peaceful resolution with that compromise. So it feels like we are going to be accepting it. We're going to allow ourselves to accept this. So again, the compromise and peaceful resolution, it could be again for the raise. I feel more so drawn to say all these two to be together. It's not okay, it's not. It feels more like maybe we need to compromise on something in our life. You need to allow yourself to budget what you can and can't afford. Allow yourself to realize that maybe you signed up for one too many streaming services. You know, you might have Netflix, Disney, HBO. I don't binge, and I don't even know all the others. But maybe you signed up for either all of them or one too many. Maybe having a look and go, how often do I actually use each of these? If you're using each of them all the time, maybe the thing we could recommend is going, okay, for this month I will just use this one, next month I'll just use this one, and then rotate between them. There are also, you know, free versions of them. They might have ads, but it is, you know, an option. But we might need to stop having so much associated with it. Now, the very final card for you all is improving health. The improving health is mentally coming in for you, because it feels like that whenever there is financial stress here or a stress of some sort, it is always going to burden your mental health. It could be a case that you're in a workplace where you know you're not going to get what you want or what you're going to pay. If they do offer you a raise, you're going to be awesome. Okay, it's not exactly what I want, but at least it's more money than what I was getting. So that will help. But there is some sort of relief here where it feels as if a burden has been taken off your back really big, in a big way here. It feels like you're definitely aligning, because I'm definitely feeling the alignment of these. This feels like chakras for me right now. So it could be a case of you're going meditating, allowing yourself to feel more balanced in life, even when things are being hectic. You're okay. I can't control, the fact that they can't give me a raise big enough at the moment, but what I can do is control how I react to that. I can control on maybe seeking a second job or doing something on the side like Ubers or something else that's suitable for me. There are so many things you can do, and allow yourself to fill in those gaps. But it feels like, maybe finding ways of allowing yourself to be aligned with your chakras here is really important for everyone in this collective reading. Now, the final one is just an affirmation. I'm just going to see what comes out. What message do the angels have for you for today? Oh, look at a few came out. I really feel drawn to the Archangel Gabriel. So I express my truth with grace and love. I communicate with confidence and clarity. I love this. We were talking about communicating clearly. Message from Archangel Gabriel. As the Archangel of Communication, I can give you the perfect words for any conversation you need. So a really awesome card to end on. I will still show these ones in case these feel like they resonate for anyone. Okay, this one's from Metatron. And this one's from Raziel. That is a beautiful message. So yeah, again, thank you for coming in. And just before we finish this absolute collective reading, if you do have a few minutes, I do want to talk about the fact that we are raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation of Australia. If you have the means to possibly donate, we do have a few different tiers. We have a $10 tier, a $25 tier, and a $50 tier. Each tier, I will do a crochet star on my live stream on Twitch, and depending on the tier, so if you do $10, it's 1 star. If it's $25, I do 2 stars. If it's $50, I do 5 stars. Plus, with the $50 one, I will be putting your name on the dashboard to say as a big thank you. These stars are just a representation of this. All right, and yeah, please help if you can. Raise some funds during the Christmas period for the Starlight Children's Foundation. It's a really awesome foundation, and we definitely appreciate anyone who can assist with the donations. It is part of the Red Yarn District 1, so we will be going through and doing that. All right. Thank you, everyone.